that you ever hated.
He's bad news, yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living, nah, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud. Anything but new to country.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Cavante Turpin on the return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
First and 10.
We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is Max Crosby. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. And some good running on that return as he takes it up close to midfield.
48-yard line.
Let's go. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short throw. That's pulled in by Mayer. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
1st and 10 now from the 36. In motion, that's Thornton. Here, Ashton Genty.
39-yard
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
1st carry now for Jaden Blue. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Hey, 47. There we go. Kill. 26.
Pistol now for Prescott. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Game to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Raiders move out on top. 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 26.
A first carry to the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
At the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, chill. Here we go, 54, go to 20.
Handoff here, up the middle. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Yeah, 20, 50.
They'll stay on the ground. To the 20. And he will score. Touchdown Cowboys. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
Now, faking the give. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Now, Genty. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Searching forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. Dante Thornton was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
It's 3rd and 4.
Come my team! 71, here we go, check! Back all 80! Ready, go!
Slot man in motion right. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline. He's able to extend this drive.
And 10.
Jack Panther! Cougar 19, Broncos.
A run right here, and it's Genty. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Genty. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
70 Rangers, 2 yards.
19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
24 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard
handoff,
line.
running left is Genty. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
34 yards. That's another Raiders first down.
Genty trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Cowboys' 1-yard line.
One more time with Genty. A second effort, and he is in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point by Gay is good, and the Raiders will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Whoa, that ball went directly out of bounds. Penalty markers come in, and the ball's going to come out, being spotted all the way up near midfield.
Yeah, here we go. I take forward in.
Scrimmage, nothing more.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And very little room to run. They'll get maybe a couple to the 49.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Go. Kill. Hey, kill. What do you think?
On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Go. Get out there. Go right in. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Here's Brian Anger now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. That's taken at about the 14. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Get it. Check.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Past the 45. Still going. know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
On the return, here's Turpin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings
They
up
face second down and 7.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Third and 7.
Yeah! Here we go, 47, 480. Hey, kill.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return.
Ready, break. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Ready.
They'll go again with Genty. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
A gain of 2 brings up third and less than a yard.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Raider first down.
16 yards. And the Raiders first down.
Now, give to Genty, running right. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Second and 5.
Come on. 60 agents. 6 Viking 8. Ready, right?
Now this time they'll look to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The quarterback is sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play.
down. Here's Guerrero. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
No gain on the play.
19 light.
It's fourth down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Pioneer. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is knocked away, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag in the backfield. That might be a late hit on the quarterback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Here's Genty. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still got a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Genty. And he's able to push through the tackles to pick up 6.
The 5-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, check that, check, Panther.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he's got another one. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas.
For the point after.
3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yeah! We're going to 54. 180.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get about 5.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
From the shotgun, it's down. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Now a run on first down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down.
First down 10 at the 47-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
He was brought down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a couple.
Hey, push.
Now it's Williams. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
What do you think?
He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll it forward for maybe a yard. Big Tonka Hemingway in there for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8.
Yeah! Keep it up. Go. Get out there. What do you think?
They'll stick with him again. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Eric Stokes, the corner. They're on the stop.
That's a gain of 3. Now third and 5.
Third down, they need 5.
Under. What do you think?
Dak gonna give this to Blue. First down and more inside the 25. And he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, we talk about the burst. That's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bronco quick. Go! 70 Lions. Go!
Here's a handoff to Gentry. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no good.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually felt that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Ready?
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Going for it all. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Here we go. Ready?
On third down, they go with Gentry. A gain there of 11. First down, Vegas.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. He'll get this off to Gentry. into space at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Raiders first down.
They'll run with Denty. He'll work forward for a couple. Quinn Williams there to make the play.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Blitz
8.
coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring. Third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with it. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Ready, ready, ready.
Here comes Garenda. He'll get the first down inside the 35. And he will score! Isaac Garenda. Touchdown, Raiders. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
For wide. Yeah! Wide. What do you think?
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Broncos. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Top 6, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific for this field goal try. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Hayes' kick is good. And the Raiders will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. A very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Garenda. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Third, they need 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
One more time, it's Garenda. A big hole inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Isaac Garenda. Touchdown, Raider. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Check. Crash.
Drive will start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Dak gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's gonna set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
3rd and short. Prescott got a man. That's Tolbert. And he will score. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Cowboys.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And Sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
No, ready.
They'll run. Here's Goldenlion. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
At the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
A run with Goldenlion. And a nice run. He's got a 1st down to the hand right at the 35-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get... It's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading right. Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldogs, Zamir White. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
On the handoff, it's Goldenlion. Finding space at the 15. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Ready, go.
Genty trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
One more time with Genty. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Now Gay for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He is met of scrimmage, too.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Yeah, here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
The run game not helping him out those last two plays, thus third and 16. Here's Dak to throw. Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on third and 16.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and then sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And this will be incomplete, but there's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Waste of time.
Play fake. Prescott. That is caught. And the Cowboys going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the ones.
It's been a really good drive so far. What I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Here we go.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. No, he's not going to get it. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Taken down behind the line of
In
scrimmage.
these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys cut into the lead a little bit. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
2. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Yeah.
Drive begins with a run by White. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Zamir White, touchdown Vegas. Gay to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Under. 4-8.
Pistol now for Prescott. Quick throw on target to Pickens. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yeah, they will go to 53. 4-8.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go, 47. Yeah! Here we go, 26.
Prescott now. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. It does not work out, and it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here we go. Here we go.
In motion, that's Thornton.
Let go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
In motion, that's Thornton.
Ready.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's good.
14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Raider first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give them 27, and it's first and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Let's go now.
In motion, that's Thornton.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Correndo. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game, and that's a nice pickup there.
The ball inches from the goal line. Third and goal.
Liking 8.
He's going to try to do this himself, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 6-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 37.
At his own 7-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up third and 7.
Now Prescott. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And
as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Here we go, 47.
The shotgun snap for Prescott. And the pressure, his way. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now.
They'll send a man in motion left.
18 Cardinals. Go.
They'll give it to Garendo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the twist. Down. Ready?
Now they'll pitch it out here. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's White.
Zamir White, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's
Down, faking the give. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Raiders 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
A gain of 33 yards on the play.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. Unfortunately, this one didn't end up getting picked, going the other way.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left.
Ready.
On 2nd down, a run with Garendo. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is hard for 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying, it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
You heard my man, the left controller, the Rabbit King, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Morning. Hey, kill. What do you think?
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll stick with him again, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's right. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide, ain't it? What do you think?
On the play fake, Dak. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
At the 39-yard line.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide, ain't it? What do you think?
To the air again, Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, going to 54. Go, here we go, going to 53. Hey, kill! Here we go, 46.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Yeah! Wide, ain't it? Here we go, 46. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, going to 54, Why ain't it? What do you think?
They'll throw again. Dak. He's going to air this one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Well, it's late, you're losing, things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
Here we go! Wide, ain't it? Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54, wide, ain't it? What do you think?
Dak facing 3rd and long. He's going to look downfield once again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Not Cowboy 80. Slam. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Vegas.
Gain of 14.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Open man. That's Dante Fulton. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
It's a gain of
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
On the move at the
Vegas.
14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 79 Broncos. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hold it ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He pulls it in around the side. And the Raiders are going to first and goal. Coming up, tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Raiders.
18, go.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record.